Hello everyone, my name is Nikita. I'm from ECE branch. My subject is electronic devices and circuits, and my topic is digital circuit for mobile computing. Introduction to digital circuit. The digital circuit is embedded with many logic circuits programmed to perform logic operations. Such logic circuits are not or and which are combined to carry out any specific operations. The logic circuit are implemented using circuit symbols and logic expressions by JIS symbol and MIL symbols or any notifications can also be applied. These have a truth table that represents any combination of inputs to get the desired output. A digital logic circuit is the one where the voltage and consumed with the finite voltages and a distinct value. These logic circuits are classified as sequential logic and combinational logic circuit. It's implied mostly on digital electronics like calculators, mobile phones, and computers. Digital electronic operations on digital signals and a digital circuit is an integral component of digital electronics. It is used in various electronic devices for different purposes. The main purpose of the circuit is the transmission of power to the different component of the circuit. It can perform different types of boolean operations. The digital circuit is one such circuit which the signal exists in one of the two states which are 0 and 1. We use this kind of circuit to make logic gates and transistors. These circuits consume relatively less power as compared to analog circuits. Some of the important components of a digital circuit include resistor, transistor, battery, and many more. What is digital circuit? A digital circuit a digital circuit is a type of circuit that operates on digital logic different logic gate. The logic gates are used to differentiate between various power signals. It can be used to transmit the power signal to the different parts of the electronic devices through various gates. These will help to create an output signal which is directly proportional to the energy level of the input signal. Most of these circuits consist of analog components. They have more complex designs and compared to that of analog circuits. How does digital circuit works? The central processing unit occupies the hardware circuit that includes micropics, electronic circuits, integrated circuits, and programming technologies. But both hardware and software must communicate to perform the basic operations. The computer perform all the fundamental operations in binary digit form, and in some cases decimal values are also implied. The logic operations are performed by circuits using digital logic gates. The digital gates are physical chunks of integrated circuits used to execute the logic task by using boolean logics. The logic gates are primarily embedded in electronic semiconducting switches like transistors, diodes, etc. But the pneumatic molecules, logics, fluid logics, electromagnetic relays, and mechanical components are also used to imply the logic gates. These practical logic gates are developed by CMOS technology, MOSFET, FET. Variety types of logic gates are NOT gate, AND gate, OR gate, XNOR gate, NOR, EXOR, EXNOR are the most of the used logic gates to execute a logic task. All the common logic gates works on a boolean functions to give the output based on the truth table and obtain the output in a signal binary digit. These Hence these logic gates are known as Boolean logic gates or binary logic gates. The logic circuit are built of fundamental building blocks in the digital electronic system. Digital circuit basics. A digital circuit com- comprises various components, each of which is used to perform a specific task. These components are of two types: active component and passive component. The active component are the diodes and transistors, while the passive component are the resistors, inductors, capacitors, etc. Along with that, a power source is also required, which is used to provide DC power source to the circuit. Various measurements and analysis instruments can be implemented in the circuit. Hence, we have discussed some of the important basic components of the electronic circuit: diode, transistor, resistor, capacitor, inductor, battery. Diodes. Diodes are used to allow the flow of current in a particular direction only. Diodes are made up of semiconductor material. Transistor is basically a semiconductor device that has three terminals. It can be, it can be used as amplifier or switching devices. Resistors. A resistor is a passive component that is used to oppose the flow of current in a circuit. Resistor follows Ohm's law. Resistors are of two types: fixed resistor and variable resistors. In a fixed resistor, we are not able to alter the value of resistance. In a variable resistor, the value of resistance can be changed as per our requirements. Capacitor. A capacitor consists of two conducting plates between which there is an insulator. Capacitors are mainly used to store electrical energy in a electric field. Inductor are used to store electric energy in a magnetic field. It is also used to resist changes in current. Battery is another important component of an electronic circuit, which is used as a source of a power. A battery converts chemical energy into electrical energy. Logic gates are of most basic components of a digital circuit. They have two or more inputs and they produce one output. Logic gates are basically of three types: basic gate, universal gate, specific gates. Basic gates. In this type of gates, we can represent the Boolean function either in a sum of product form or in the product of sum for SOP and POS. The basic gates are AND, OR, and NOT gate. Universal gate. These are the logic gates using which all other gates can be constructed. NAND and NOR are the two universal gates. Specific gates. XOR and XNOR are the two specific gates and the two specific cases of OR and NOR gates. Type of logic gates. The digital circuit are also called switching circuit, as the level of voltage is changed from one value to another value simultaneously. And so it is termed logic circuit as they obey a set of logic rules according to the truth table. The logic circuit is broadly divided into a combinational and sequential logic circuit. Combinational digital logic circuit, sequential digital logic circuit, circuit with clock driven component, circuit with event driven component. Combinational digital logic circuit. The combinational logic circuit are based on logic gates like OR gate, AND gate, NOT gate, NOR gate, and NAND gate. The NOR and NAND come under universal gates. These gates are merged to form a complex switching circuit. The combination logic circuit is comprised of building blocks, and the output can be derived instantly with which is based on the given input. The combinational circuit don't hold any separate memory components. The best example of combinational circuit is decoder and encoder. The decoder changes the binary code data and the input to the different numbers and different output lines. A few examples of combinational switching devices are code converters, full adder, half adder, decoder, encoder, demultiplexer, multiplexer, etc. The combinational circuit can be implemented in microcontroller, and a microprocessor to design the hardware and software devices of the computer. Sequential digital logic circuit. The sequential digital circuit is not similar to combinational circuit. Hence, here the output of the device is not based on the given input and also based on the inputs given at the past time. In other terms, the sequential logic circuit's output is based on given input and also the current state of the circuit. Here it holds a separate memory component to save the past input and output. In simple, the combination of digital circuit along with the memory component is called sequential digital circuit. It is implemented using finite state machines. The best example of sequential logic device is flip-flops, counters with memory components and digital logic circuits. The two given inputs are used by the combinational circuit to provide different outputs. The output derived from memory component is given to the combinational circuit. The internal output and input is a section of secondary components. They have a variable state developed by storage components, and the secondary output devices are used for excitation of the allotted storage components. The sequential logic circuit are divided into clock driven, pulse drive, and event driven. Circuit with the clock driven component. These are synchronous where the transition of output happens when the input is in the form of clock pulse input. It is called a synchronous sequence circuit depends on the clock and pulsed input. Circuit with event driven component. They are asynchronous where the transition of output happens when the input is not in the form of clock pulses. It is not dependent on the clock signal, but these asynchronous signal circuits rely on input pulses. Application of digital circuits. Digital circuits are a part of all important electronic devices. It can be used for designing the display of your watch or a countdown timer. We use digital circuit in a complex processes like rocket science and quantum computing. Digital circuits are also used in traffic lights and automatic glasses doors in office and restaurants. Mobile computing. Mobile computing is a human computer interaction in which a computer is expected to be transported during normal usage, which allows for a transmission of data, voice, and video. Mobile computing involves communication, mobile hardware, and mobile software. Communication issues include ad a network and infrastructure networks as well as communication properties, protocols, data formats, and concentrate technologies. Hardware includes mobile devices or device components. Mobile software deals with the characteristics and require of mobile applications. A digital circuit is used for the transmission of power to an electronic devices. It can be used to perform different operations based on the input which is given to the electronic circuit. A digital circuit works on discrete values only which are either 0 or 1. An analog to digital converter can be used to convert the analog signal to digital values. A circuit that provides a digital signal is called a digital circuit. It works on discrete value. Digital circuits are required in all important electronic devices like mobile phones, calculators, and computers. A digital circuit is made up of different types of logic gates. Digital circuits are made up of two types of components, which are active component and passive component. Why do we use circuits? Circuits can be used for performing multiple tasks. You can also use circuits to supplement non-electronic sources. Electronic circuits are mainly used for transporting electric power into electronic devices. Sequential logic circuit. The sequential logic circuit is one such circuit in which the output of the circuit not only depends on with the present input but it also depends on the past outputs. Sequential circuits have the ability to store the past output in various memory devices. They are designed using finite state machines. Different kind of sequential logic circuits are counter and flip-flops. Sequential circuits are again of three types: clock-driven circuit, event-driven circuit, and pulse-driven circuit. Advantages of digital circuit. A digital circuit can be used to rectify noise and produce correct signals. As digital circuits are made up of basic logic gates, they are not very expensive. Digital circuits can be used for precise representation of the circuit. Switching time is much faster as compared to of analog circuit. Disadvantages of digital circuit. Digital circuit consumes more energy as compared to any other circuits. Digital circuits require a power supply. So in this article, we have covered all the basics of digital circuits. We have summed up the basic components and the various advantages and disadvantages of the digital circuit. We have also included different examples of digital circuit. If you have any other points to add, let us know it. Applications of digital circuits. Digital circuits are a part of all important electronic devices. It can be used for designing the display of your watch or a countdown timer. Digital circuits in complex processes like rocket science and quantum computing. Digital circuits are also used in traffic lights. Mobile computing devices. Some of the most common form of mobile computing devices are as given below. Portable computers, compact, lightweight units including a full character set keyboard and primarily intended as host for software that may be parameterized such as laptops, desktops, smartphones, tablets, etc. Smart cards that can run multiple applications but are typically used for payment, travel, and secure area access. Mobile phones, telephony devices which can call from a distance through circular network technology. Wearable computing mostly limited to functional keys and primarily intended for the incorporation of a software agents such as bracelets, keyless implants, etc. Other type of mobile computing has been introduced since 1990s, including the portable computers, personal design assistants, enterprise digital assistants, ultra mobiles, laptop, smartphones, and tablet computers, wireless computers, e-readers, computers, etc. Conclusion. Finally, the combinational circuit react to changes in input. The sequential circuit remembers the past and present state and merge with the change in the input to develop a new state. The synchronous the sequential device are the implemented to complete to complex sequential circuit which are based on input and are also decided by an input clock pulse. The result is delivered with a few glitches and can be predicted. It is implemented in hardware circuit. The sequential circuit are decided to produce a rapid and response according to the speed of input decided by the device instead of a clock. Here the process is hard to design the and similar to operation of the brain. Thank you.